this, Scott Eastwood heating up the silver screen in The Longest Ride. Well, that new movie hitting theaters today, and joining us now with this review is the founder of NerdTears.com. I love that site. And Fox News contributor Kevin McCarthy. Hey, friend.
Hey, good morning, Elizabeth. Yeah, it's great to be on with you this morning. The Longest Ride is the new movie out today. It was the Nicholas Sparks film. This is the 10th film adapted from a Nicholas Sparks novel. The first 9, by the way, have made over $800 million worldwide at the box office. And now this film stars Scott Eastwood. Essentially, it's 2 parallel love stories. Alan Alda's in the movie as well. And it's basically this idea of the longest ride of life and love, and how that message comes across. And the bull riding sequences are absolutely incredible. Scott Eastwood did a really good job with the bull riding scenes. But for me, the love story really is the sequences back in the early 40s with the Jack Houston character, and how that really intertwines with the current modern-day love story of the movie. Overall, I thought it was a very solid date movie. There were some elements that were a little bit cliched. Some of the script parts felt scripted overall. But to be honest, when I left the theater, I was happy with what I saw. I gave it a 3 out of 5, which is a matinee on my scale, which is a decent date movie. Now, I sat down, I spoke to Scott Eastwood. By the way, early on in his career, when he worked with his father, Clint Eastwood, in movies like Gran Torino and Flags of Our Fathers, he went by the name Scott Reeves. He wanted to stay away from the Eastwood name and kind of try to build a career on his own. But eventually, he went back to the Eastwood name, and I asked him why he made that decision. Check it out.
After I worked a bunch and, felt more comfortable, and I think grew up a little more, as you become more comfortable as a man, I think you just realize, well, you don't really care what other people think, and I'll go by my father's last name. You realize that it really doesn't matter, because you got to go and audition just like everybody else, and if you don't do good, then you don't get hired.
Yeah. It's but still, I guess he's proud of it, and I heard he's a very good actor. And you overall give it, Kev?
I gave it a 3 out of 5. And by the way, Scott Reeves, the last name Reeves was his mother's maiden name, which is why he went back to that name to try and make it on his own. But I think it's actually really cool that he tried to do that and not use the father's name, but he eventually went back to it, which I thought was a good decision.
Sure. I love that story, Kevin. I'm going to love this film. I just know it.
Looked great.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.